All right, folks, buckle up. We're about to embark on a journey, not just down a mountain, but through the treacherous terrain of ski trip budgeting. Because let's be real, a ski trip can feel less like a vacation and more like an extreme sport for your bank account. Today, we're tackling the ultimate question. Where can you get the best bang for your buck? Or at least, the most epic faceplant for your dollar? We're talking about finding that sweet spot between legendary slopes and not having to eat ramen for the next 6 months. Consider this your definitive, slightly sarcastic guide to navigating the snowy peaks of financial responsibility. We're here to help you decide where to point your skis and your credit card. Let's dive in. First up, we have Colorado. Colorado, the land of thin air, even thinner wallets, and slopes so legendary they practically have their own fan club. This is where you go if you want to feel fancy, if you want to rub elbows with folks who probably own their own private jets. We're talking Vail, Aspen, Breckenridge. These aren't just resorts, they're institutions. They're vibrant, they're iconic, and their après-ski scene is so lively. You might forget you even skied that day. It's a whole vibe, a whole experience. But let's talk numbers, because that's why we're here, right? For a 5 to 7 day trip, you're looking at roughly $2,500 to $4,500. Yes, you heard that right. That's not a typo. That's the price of admission to the high life. The advantages are clear. You get legendary slopes, world-class terrain, and an après-ski culture that could rival a rock concert. You'll make memories, and probably some new, very wealthy friends. The disadvantages? Well, besides the price tag that could buy you a small car, you're also looking at lift lines that can feel longer than your actual ski run. Everyone wants a piece of this premium pie, and it shows. Now, for the savvy shredders, there are ways to soften the blow. Consider staying in nearby towns like Frisco or Glenwood Springs. They're a bit further out, but your wallet will thank you. And here's a pro tip. Always buy your lift passes in advance, like months in advance. Spontaneity is expensive in Colorado. Plan ahead or pay the price. Next, we slide over to Utah, often affectionately known as the greatest snow on Earth. And honestly, they're not wrong. If you're a powder hound, this is your spiritual home. Utah is for the budget-savvy traveler who still demands top-tier quality. Think Park City, Snowbird, Brighton. These resorts are renowned for their incredible powder, often getting dumped on while Colorado just watches enviously. The estimated budget for a 5 to 7 day trip here is a much more palatable $1,400 to $2,300. See? Your kidneys are safe for now. This is where you get champagne powder on a beer budget. The advantages are numerous. You get that legendary powder snow, often in ridiculous quantities. Plus, the proximity to Salt Lake City means affordable transport and more lodging options. And here's a bonus, shorter lift lines. Because while everyone's battling it out in Colorado, you're quietly racking up laps in Utah. It's like a secret club, but with more snow. Now, for the one minor drawback, the après-ski scene can be a little calmer. Utah's liquor laws mean things aren't quite as wild as some other destinations. But hey, more energy for skiing, right? To save even more, consider staying in Salt Lake City suburbs. You'll find fantastic deals, and it's an easy drive to the resorts. Plus, many resorts offer free trams or shuttles. So utilize those. Your feet and your wallet will appreciate it. All right, let's cross the pond, or maybe a few ponds, and talk about Europe. This is for the adventure and culture enthusiasts. The ones who want to ski hard and then eat cheese in a charming alpine village. We're talking Chamonix in France, Meierhofen in Austria, or even the hidden gem of Andorra. These places offer vast resort areas, incredible scenery, and a completely different vibe. Now, the budget for Europe gets a little tricky because it depends on where you're flying from. If you're coming from the EU, you're looking at a fantastic $1,200 to $2,000 for a trip. That's practically a steal. If you're flying from the US with good flight deals, you can still manage an impressive $1,800 to $2,600. Yes, the flight is longer, but think of it as extra time to mentally prepare for all the schnitzel. The advantages are truly epic. You get vast, interconnected resort areas that feel endless. The après-ski scene is legendary, often starting right on the mountain, with live music and dancing in ski boots. And the food? Oh, the food! Affordable, delicious, and culturally immersive. You're not just skiing, you're having a full-blown European adventure. The main disadvantage, especially for our friends across the Atlantic, is the longer travel time from the US. It's a commitment, but trust me, it's worth it for the experience. For budget-saving tips, consider lesser-known but equally stunning destinations like Andorra or Italy. They offer incredible value. And definitely avoid peak season, like Christmas week or school holidays, unless you enjoy paying double for everything. So where should you point your skis and your hard-earned cash? Let's break it down one last time. For sheer powder quality, Utah tastes the crown. It's a snow lover's paradise, no question. For luxury and fame, Colorado is your go-to. If you want to see and be seen and don't mind the price tag, this is your spot. For budget and an unforgettable cultural experience, Europe wins hands down. It's an adventure for your skis and your soul. In a nutshell, Colorado is for the high rollers, the ones who want the premium experience and are willing to pay for it. Utah is for the smart shredders, who want incredible snow without completely emptying their savings. And Europe? Europe is for those who want to ski, explore, and come home with a life story, not just a tan line. We've covered a lot of ground, or rather a lot of snow. Now, I want to hear from you. Where's your favorite place to hit the slopes? What's your go-to budget-friendly ski destination? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more tips on how to conquer the mountains without conquering your bank account, make sure to subscribe. We're always looking for ways to make your adventures more affordable. Remember, folks, if you're not falling, you're not learning. Now go forth and shred responsibly.